Alright guys, let's get started. So I'm starting the new series on my YouTube channel. The series name is Server Enumeration and Exploitations, and this series is help to your grow your skills on the enumeration and exploitations on the remote access. And if you're doing the preparation for the OSCP examination, or you are the CTF player, so it's very helpful for you for the remote exploitations. So now, who am I? So my name is Moshin Quresh, and I'm. So first, you keep in mind, this series is not for the beginners. So at least you need 6 to 7 month experience in the cybersecurity field. And now let's discuss about what we are topic will cover in this session. I will cover in this topic this two topic. One is you know which server or which protocol will start from, and second, how to set up your environment based on this attack. So I'll start from the FTP server, and FTP protocol, or FTP port number you already know about to the 21. And this protocol is most of the use for the developers, which is the transferring file and uploading on the server and hosting server. So now let's discuss how many types of attacks possible on FTPs. Right, so FTP, and there is a four type of major attack the possible. One is a noun vulnerability. We already know about the noun vulnerability. The noun vulnerability is what? Is a depend on the downgrade version. So we'll try to that enumerate what actually the version of the FTP server. And second is the brute forcing attack. And brute forcing attack is a very noisy attack on the network area. So if you are the good list of the password, so you easily crack or abuse the FTP server. And third one is sniffing, which is a private network attack, and it's basically a depend on the man in the middle attack. But if the FTP is running on an SSL, so it's not possible to do the credential sniffing. And fourth one, last but not least, uh, this is the the scenario based attack. Now, what actually the approach will use on the scenario. All right, so now let's set up the lab. On the setup the lab, I just divide in the two categories for the setup the environment. One is the noun vulnerability, and second one is a three attack, which is we are performed on the latest version of the FTP. So the noun vulnerability, we already know there's the need for the downgrade version of the FTP. So FTP, the downgrade version I'm using in the the MetaExploitable 2. I repeat again, this MetaExploitable 2, and you can easily download from the Vulnerable Hub, right? And in the Vulnerable Hub, you can easily search and download the MetaExploitable 2. So I'm already downloaded the vulnerable the MetaExploitable 2 is there, and I'm show you how to the configure this one. So I'm show you definitely how to the configure this on a virtual machine or VMware. So see, I'm comfortable with the virtual box, so use the virtual box. If you're comfortable with the VMware, so you set up on the VMware. So let's jump to on the setup environment on the virtual. So I'm start my virtual box, and this is my virtual box. And see, I'm already the setup all this two lab for the victim, and this one is attacker. So this one is the latest version of a Ubuntu operating system, 22 version, and I will show you how to install the FTP server, and we check out by this the Kali machine. And this one is a metaexploitable, so I'm just show you the delete and remove this only, and I'm showing you how to the the configure the metaexploitable tool in my virtual machine. It's just so simple. You can just click and you type to the vulnerable FTP. All right, and you just the Linux operating system, and this is the Ubuntu. So I'm just select the 64-bit. Next, that is enough for that the main memory, and I'm just select this one. Right, for this one is existing the virtual disk. So I'm just create, and let's little bit setting. Just go to the storage. We just remove this one, and then select what the Metaexploitable 2. This is my this one. So I just select and then choose, and I'm just go to the network, and I'm just switch to my entity to the bridge adapter. Why I'm the bridge adapter? Because I just want that connect all this machine is the same network, my main machine and these are three machines. So then okay, and let's check out if that running on my perfectly, let's check if that run. So just keep the wait. uh, Now let's start. That's perfectly fine. And this machine is for only the downgrade version attack, right? Which is a perform we find the enumerate the service, okay, which service is there and which version is there, and then after that we are try to find out the exploit, first the vulnerability and then the exploit. All right, this perfectly work, and I'm just close this one, and let's go to on my latest version of the U12 operating system, right? My all three attacks we have performed on the latest version of the FTP. So brute forcing, sniffing, and the scenario. So this is the latest version of my Ubuntu operating system 22. So you can just go to the official website and you can easily download the official website of the Ubuntu 22. All right, and you already know how to create the virtual machine and how to install the Ubuntu. That's a very simple, and there is so many videos also there available on YouTube. You can easily check out how to create, how to install the Ubuntu operating system on your virtual. All right, so let's check out, make sure the network setting. So this is the bridge adapter. That's good. Now start. Right. This is my Ubuntu operating system. I'll start my Ubuntu. And see, this is the latest version at 22, and the password. All right, it's great. And now we start the terminal, and we just check the IP address first, the server. And server IP address 192.168 and 18.88 no 38. And let's start my Kali machine, and we just ping on the server, and we just confirm okay there's server on the network or not. All right. All right, we am logging on the Kali. All right, so the server IP address is what? 192.168.18.38, and it's a perfectly a ping. And see, let's confirm okay the server on the network, and I'm just control C, and we just check you know install the VSFTPD, so file transfer protocol, the server on the install the unit. So how to that? You can just simple type the sudo command and service and VSFTPD, and just check the status, right? Status. See my password. No, I think so. Yeah, and as you can see, this is running on my FTP server. So I'm already installed the FTP server in my in my Ubuntu, but I'm show you how to install. FTP, you just type to VSFTPD and the simple, and this is the news version is in my Ubuntu operating system. You see, this is a 3.0.5. If I am check in there, so use the nmap, nmap is small as capital S, and what the IP address of or you can just type to the special the port number 21 and 192.168.18. 38. All right, and see, that's perfectly information. So uh, are both the environment or both lab is perfectly set up or configured in my main machine. And then after that, the next video we try to the enumeration, and then the exploitation. So if you like this video, so please hit the like button, and please comment me if you any problem you face. So, and this is my first video, so I have no experience about the YouTube video, so that's why I just try. Okay, fine. So thank you guys.